I thought you had already started, like, before.
Nah, bro.
That would have irritated the fuck out of me if I was a viewer.
Wait, what would have started? Yeah, what would have irritated you? No, actually, I don't do that. Why did I used to put it way back there? This is so much more convenient when it's right there in front of us.
I know.
But they don't have a tendency to look at that, so we gotta fix that. Maybe we should switch sides. So, can you see it? Oh yeah,
Yes, I can see it.
Well, if I turn it, like facing more that way, even if you were sitting here, then you could see it. But then I probably couldn't if I was sitting there.
You just confused me very much, but there's really no need to explain it. Can we just move on, please?
Yes. But what I was saying before is, no, the clapping is actually really necessary because it does make it so much easier for me to sync this with that. And also it helps me differ between where's Monday's audio, where's Wednesday's audio, and where's Friday's audio, because we don't stop the recording. We just continue throughout the whole thing. A week.
Oh, yeah. One little thing I'd like to mention, if you didn't hear, there was this girl named Leela, a transgender girl, and, her parents really didn't support her. They still referred to her as her birth name, Josh, and, like, denied the fact that she was a girl, and, like, more or less bullied her to suicide. Like, it got to a point where she wasn't in school for a while. They took away, like, her phone, her laptop, her everything. Like, she couldn't even have friends at that point. And then even when she went back to them, she realized, like, oh, these people only liked me because they saw me 5 times a week. So she had no one, and yeah, she committed suicide. And I just want to ask everyone, if you can paint, or if you don't even have nail polish, then that's fine. Just use a marker, use whatever. I don't care if you're a boy or a girl, whatever. Can you just paint your ring fingers pink for her? That'd be great. Just tonight, and then have it painted tomorrow.
My nails are already pink.
Well, like, they need to be colored, like, pink. Okay, that's it. Just
so, yeah, I actually, that was really sad when I heard about that. I got angered.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I was just like, that just disgusts me. Especially because her parents, like, put on her gravestone Josh.
Yeah, they put Josh Alcorn on her gravestone and buried her in a suit.
That would just... that really, really... Hi!
Welcome to
another episode
of
Unscripted.
Episode 177.
It is Monday, January 5th, 2015.
It is. Background from Finn Skizzle. Yeah, I get to say it.
Yes, background from Finn Skizzle. Now, let me just say, his background jumped up in front of everybody else's because Gamer133, who made the intro, made an intro for that like went with the background, if you didn't notice.
Oh, okay.
That they were together, and so I moved the background up. And actually, guess how many backgrounds we have left after this one?
15.
2. We only have 2 more backgrounds after this week, so we are desperate for backgrounds. Send your backgrounds to us like crazy.
Yeah, please. Oh my god. I didn't realize. Question number
1.
Primeval DK asks, how do you deal with exes?
You don't.
I mean, I guess it depends. For me personally, if I break up with someone, I like to be friends with them. But a lot of people don't feel that way. So I deal with them by being nice, still being their friend, but letting them know that I don't want to be anything more than that anymore. Yeah,
I mean, I would, I haven't really I've had exes, but I mean, like, I haven't had an ex where it was actual love, I don't think. So it wasn't that hard. But we just acted like it never happened. We've just been friends this whole time, basically.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, what about that one that, like, you said you thought you loved her, but then you said that you
that's
didn't,
that's the one I'm thinking of, like...
I thought you said you just stopped talking after that. You weren't friends.
No, I mean... for the first while, like, yeah, we kind of stopped talking just because it was awkward. Like, that's the thing about having an ex, like, it's awkward. But then, like, afterwards, it's, it's all good.
Wait, so you were friends with her after that?
After a while, yes. I mean, we weren't, like, outside of school, no. But did we talk inside of school? Yeah, we talked in school sometimes.
Oh.
I mean, it was like...
You never told me that. And I asked multiple times.
I definitely have. But we weren't any more friends than, like, me. I used Tristan as an example before, but we weren't any more friends than, like, me and Tristan are in school.
Tristan Joyce?
Yeah.
You guys are friends? Like, you guys...
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, but, like, I've never seen you talk to him except for, like...
I have. He's in my math class. I mean, we don't even really talk in there, but, I mean, we have.
Oh, okay. I don't know. He's been my friend since, like, middle school. Actually, he's one of my exes, but, like, one that... We didn't date for too long. It wasn't anything serious. Yeah, he's an example of exactly what I was just talking about. Even, like... I mean, I feel like with time I've kind of stopped talking to most of my exes, but it's not like I hate them or anything. I still think of them as, like, acquaintances. If one of them wants to come talk to me, that's cool. It's not awkward to me. It wasn't, like, even right after we broke up.
I think we're getting off topic of the question, though. He's
How?
not. I mean, we're kind of talking about how we've dealt with exes, but we haven't really said, like, I think a way you can deal with an ex is
do what I do.
By just trying to be, do what I do. Do what we do. Just try to be friends with them, and, if it was a bad breakup and you genuinely just don't like them anymore, then just...
Don't talk to them.
Get them out of your life.
You don't have to go talking shit about them or be in a...
Yeah, don't do that.
You don't have to do that. But, like, if there's someone in your life who you don't want in your life anymore, don't talk to them. Just don't allow them to be in your life. Like, ignore them. I mean, if they come up to you and talk to you, try to be kind of nice, but, like, I don't know. You don't have to message them. You could block them. Whatever. Like, I realize if they come up and talk to you, it could be kind of annoying, but as long as they're being nice, like, just try to be nice back and, like, grin and bear it. But, like, if they're sexually harassing you or being mean or something, like, you should probably go tell a teacher or an adult or, like, someone who can help you if you can't deal with it yourself.
What was the term you just used?
Sexual
Grim
harassment?
and bear it or something?
Grin and bear it?
Grin and bear. Oh.
Like, you grin and you just, like, bear it,
Yeah. You kind of
how
said
are
it. You kind of said it together, so I thought you were saying, like, I thought I heard grim and bear it. I was like, I've never heard that term before.
It's
But
an
grin
expression.
and bear it. Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay.
I get that. Makes sense. Next question. Question number 2. Question number
2.
Big Brother 434 asks, what is your favorite part about making a rap battle? The writing, the beat finding, or making? He didn't say or making, but I mean, we do sometimes make the beats here. I mean, not here, but on PRB Parodies. The costumes and acting out as the character, or the editing?
So far, all I've done is the costumes and acting out as the character. Like, I've just done the rapping part and sometimes the video. I haven't done any of the other stuff, so for me, I have to say that.
What do you think would be the most fun part?
Beat making.
The writing. Man, that's hard. I wouldn't say the editing. Well, I've actually, other than Mozart versus Skrillex, I haven't done any editing for ERB Parodies.
But you
Actually, no,
could.
I think I have done lyrics a few times, but that doesn't really count. What?
But you could, I said.
But I could, yeah.
You should put your phone on airplane mode.
The costume. Why?
I heard it vibrate.
Airplane.
And you know that bothers me because last week I overreacted.
I know.
Also, sorry about
I wasn't
that.
checking. Hey, I was just gonna ignore it. You're the one that had to bring it up, so it's your fault this time.
Okay, I didn't say it wasn't.
Anyway, I would say the costumes and acting out as that character. But only if I know who the character is. If it's a character that I'm playing that I've never heard of before, which has happened before, then
Beat making?
it's kind of weird. Beat making. I don't think I've ever made beats for ERB parodies. I mean, yeah, I make beats all the time for like my own songs and stuff, but I mean, I don't
true.
for ERB parodies. I don't think I ever have.
You should teach me how to make beats.
Why?
I don't know. I want to make beats.
No. See, that's the thing. You have to teach yourself.
Well,
That's
you,
the key.
You can show me like a few tips
True.
and help me download stuff, but then like yeah, I'll experiment on my own after that. But you can help me somewhat. Question number 3. Primeval DK asks, "What do you think is the perfect idea for a romantic date?" Depends what the couple wants. Whatever the two are comfortable with. Some people want to go to a fancy, expensive French restaurant or whatever. Some people just want to stay home and like cuddle and then fuck or whatever.
Well, then I think the question turns into, oh, well, actually, I think that's what it is anyway. I don't think, like, you could read that in two ways. Like, what do you think is like, you know, he's asking, like, almost for himself.
Oh, yeah.
But it could also be, like, what is your perfect idea of a romantic date?
Okay.
And I think it's easier to answer that way, so that's how we're going to do it.
Yeah, if you're asking for yourself, just
Depends on
plan
who you
out
are.
whatever you like and ask the other person what they want to do. And, I don't know. What would I want to do?
I got a better idea.
Okay.
How about let's answer for each other and see if we know each other.
I don't even know my own answer.
Well, what would I say?
Movies. And then an Italian restaurant. Maybe like going...
Spot on.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe like going to an arcade, playing some skee ball. Throw that in there too.
Oh man, you know me.
Do I?
You know me.
Good.
How about arcade? Because usually you have arcade and movie theaters, then the movies,
Yeah.
then the dinner.
And I'll pay.
Sure.
But we gotta get vegan food.
Your idea of a perfect date would be... Oh man, I don't know. Probably just cuddling, making out, having sex.
It's enough for me.
Watching... No, maybe not watching TV.
Cartoons are fun.
Watching cartoons.
I like
watching
cartoons.
American Dad.
Yeah, I'm not into like romance. Let's just watch some American Dad and then fuck. Or maybe like I was thinking we could go out and like help the animals, or
That too?
you know, go. I don't know. We could sneak into a farm late at night and just play with all the like animals and treat them nice and pet them and like love them and give them nummy foods. Or maybe we could do something really childish, like I don't know. Everything you go out and do is like hurting the environment. Like I was thinking Interscape, maybe Chuck E. Cheese's, you know?
True. Question number
4.
Jeremiah Loper asks, Nathan and Stevie, would you ever do a rap against each other?
Yeah, I think you'd win, but I mean, we could.
If
we freestyle, I'll do
Would you
horrible.
ever?
I would.
Absolutely.
I don't know if we will, but I would.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I would do rap against anybody.
Anybody? Even Eminem?
Yeah, maybe not somebody who's like not somebody who's like a superstar. Not a superstar. Not even a star even. Maybe.
What about like someone our age, like
Token? I would actually.
You would?
I'm not
cool.
even kidding. I want to.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Comment on his rap and be like, I challenge you to a rap battle.
Let's do it.
You can make like a rap in one video and then he'll make a rap in another video and you know you'll just kind of go back and forth and like you'll be battling against each other.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then at the end, someone will make a compilation of all of them.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Question number
5.
Primeval DK asks, how was 2014 for you? Had its ups and downs.
Yeah, it wasn't
Not that great.
It wasn't a special year. I mean, it wasn't exactly a terrible year,
Yeah.
but it was nothing special. It was a year.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Our relationship has gotten pretty bad, and I want to, like, fix it this year. Like, it was great in, like, 2013, except maybe not so much towards the end, and then 2014, it was just, like, I love you too much to leave you, but I'm going through agony. And, I mean, 2014 basically revolved around you, for me. And that was also me discovering a lot of horrible things, like how bad factory farming is, and things like that. Not 3 out of 10. I give it a 3 out of 10.
2014? 3 out of 10?
With 10 being the best.
5 out of 10. Because like I said, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
I almost said 4 out of 10, but leaning more towards 3. Maybe 3.5.
Actually, no, I should say it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
Not just it wasn't bad or good.
I mean, mine definitely could have been worse. Could have been a 2 or a 1 or a 0. I think a 0 is like you died that year.
Basically. That's not funny.
It's a little funny.
Next. Question number
6.
Daniel Tovilo
Come back here so they can hear you.
Daniel Tovilo asks, what do you guys think of gays, furries, and bronies?
I can see how furries and bronies are kind of related, but gays?
I don't know. Just answer the question.
I'm
one
cool
by
with,
one.
I'm cool with all of them. Gays, like, they're equal with straight people from where I stand. I mean, I'm bisexual, so maybe I'm a little biased, but I don't see the difference. Equal rights for everyone. Furries, well, I'm not into that, but I don't have a problem with anyone who is. That's cool. Bronies, I am a brony, so of course I love bronies.
Gays,
So I'll be friends.
I don't care what you're into. You're a person to me. Doesn't matter if you're gay or not. Gay, straight, asexual,
Pansexual, bisexual,
I don't care.
Demisexual,
You can tell me your sexuality, or you can just keep it a secret
yeah.
for our entire lives, and you could still be my best friend. I don't care. Furries, I'm definitely not into that, and I think that's a little weird. But I mean, like, if you do that, just, you know, I would prefer if you kept it away from me.
Yeah.
But
I don't even care. We can talk about it, but just realize that I'm not into it, so I'm not gonna want to like role play. But if you want to tell me about it, I don't care.
yeah,
As long as it doesn't bother you.
just keep it away from me, and you know, if you are one, just keep it a secret from me. And well, I mean, I guess you could tell me. I mean, if you wanted to, that you are one, and then I'd be like, all right, that's cool. I don't have a problem. Just don't get me involved.
Yeah.
And bronies, I'm kind of a brony, and I had no problem with them. So
Cool. Like 20% brony or so.
yeah.
Question number
7.
Primeval DK asks, what is your opinion on the fall of society?
It sucks.
I mean, I can definitely see the falls, like how society has gotten worse since, like, let's say the 50s, but it's gotten better in a lot of ways, you know? Like, people are, racism, sexism, and, like, homophobia, things like that, they're still around, but they've definitely lessened, and I'm happy about that.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And like I noticed like a lot of like, you know, I mean, I guess really not so much like elderly people, but like parents, like people, I don't know, we say 40 people in their 40s and 50s now, like they tend to be like, oh man, society is such a downfall. You hear all the music on the radio, it's all about smoking weed and
It's because
drinking
you're biased.
and go back to your era.
Yeah.
Biggest band in your era, probably the Beatles.
A lot of songs about drugs.
A lot of songs about hallucinating
songs
and
about
drugs. Have you seen a music
sex.
video for I Am the Walrus?
Oh, it's so cool.
Tell me that's not about drugs.
True.
But-
they're like,
I mean, that's just an example.
yeah.
One example, I mean. There's plenty of other things. I mean, it's just, music just sounds different now. It's about the same stuff.
Yeah,
Basically.
more or less. I don't know. Like, my grandmother listens to real oldies 1250 like all the time, radio station, and like, I don't know. I hear a good amount of songs about like love and sex. A lot of sex.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of songs about sex.
and that's not even like the 70s. Like that's the 50s
Yeah.
mostly. Songs from the 50s about sex make me a little uncomfortable,
when
but
is,
that's just me.
Bob Marley from? What generation is that?
Like the 70s, pretty much.
Definitely marijuana.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's into the hippie era.
Yeah,
It definitely
yeah.
got worse. But I was kind of talking about the 50s. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
I guess maybe it wasn't as bad, but it was still kind of bad. Like, don't act like everyone was just so innocent in the 50s.
Question number
8.
Magic Bolt 1 asks if you could be in any video game world like Minecraft, Mass Effect, Super Smash Bros, etc. Which one out of any universe?
I don't know. You're so creepy.
Was that creepy? Hopefully I scared them.
You scared me.
I'm just gonna choose out of the 3 that you gave us.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
I never played Mass Effect, I don't think. Like, what? I'm not sure what the universe is like.
It's pretty crazy.
Super Smash Bros. Is cool, but it's also really violent. So, yeah, out of those 3, Minecraft. But this person said out of any universe. Well, out of any video game universe, like,
Yeah.
it doesn't include, like, shows and stuff. Because I was thinking Equestria, but I wouldn't...
There's My Little Pony video games.
True. But which one?
I'm gonna go with Grand Theft Auto 5, but as long as I could be the main person,
That's also
So
really
then-
violent.
I could just it's basically just I'm living in LA. That's all it is.
That one's not that far from, like, reality, except you're, like, a really bad gangster, and, like...
Yeah.
like, there's really people like that, so it's not that far from reality, but it's, like, completely different from how you're living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that different from how people live in our world, but it's different from how you live. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there we go.
Makes sense.
I don't even know. Where do you think I want to live?
I have no idea.
All I can think of is, like, violent video games, and I don't want to live in, like, a violent world. I want
Just
to live
say
in, like,
one of the My Little Pony video games.
Okay, one of the My Little Pony video games. Not even sure which one, but sure. Equestria. Did I? Oh, okay. Question number. Deadpool74 asks, if you had to delete a food, what food would you delete from the world? Meat.
I do.
Easy question for me, bro. Well, assuming that, like, carnivorous animals could still survive. Like, they would just need alternatives.
Food, delete, food, delete, food, delete. But that's like a food group. Like all meat.
Okay, meat specifically that people eat that comes from farms.
That's still like
I don't care.
like that's bacon and hamburgers and all that stuff. Fried
that's
chicken, like that's so many different things. Well, not just fried chicken. Like I'm gonna say,
Well, then I guess fish, because I think fish may get treated the worst.
I'll say fish.
They like there's really not laws that protect them. There's like a little bit. They're not enforced great, but there's a little bit of laws protecting like cows and pigs, and less for like the birds like chicken and turkey. But there's still some. But like there really isn't anything going on for fish. Plus, as far as like taste and everything, I never liked fish. Like seafood's it's gross. No.
I do like it, but I mean, especially shrimp. Like shrimp and mussels, so good. But I could live without it. So yeah, fish.
Fish? For like the same reasons that I said?
Yeah. Question number
10.
Pika Gaming 02 asks, what's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything? Hint, to get the answer, Google the questions. Do you really have to Google it?
We should Google it, because I don't know how to answer.
Gotcha.
Just ask Siri.
What is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything?
Looking. Okay, check it out.
I thought we were going to do each one separately. What's it say?
Unbelievable. 42. I cannot believe I got the answer to life, the universe, and everything. It's unbelievable.
That's so great.
According to Douglas Adams, he's God. Whew.
I have always liked the name Douglas.
Thank you for bringing our attention to that.
Does that mean once I turn 42, I'll be like a god?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty crazy, though. Thanks for watching episode number 177.
Comment your questions down below.
Make and send us backgrounds without any copyrighted material. Size 1920 by 1080. Give me one more battle pain. I don't think it's going to be at that part right now. No, I'm not.
More!
No!
Yes!
Ah!
Yes!